Ooh, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. It is Halloween nights. It is Halloween time. And you know what that means that we gotta get this rolling for y'all. Because craziness is lurking all around us, especially with Halloween time coming about. Personally, I don't like to go out on Halloween. I don't. I try not to go out on Halloween. Just because there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. And I'm not trying to be part of it. There's a lot of stuff that happens on Halloween that I'm not trying to be part of it. But I don't judge those who do. I just do what I do, and then I let you do what you do. I let the craziness, let the crazies do what they do, and I stay out of your way. So I don't have to get involved. I don't have to get injured. I don't have to get hurt. I don't have to hear none of it. But we're not here to talk about that. I'm here to give y'all a movie. I'm here to give you a movie that you could watch, not just for Halloween, but for all times. For all time's sake, y'all. Listen, when I saw this movie, mind you, it was probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know why I do this. Okay, it was probably like 4 o'clock in the morning. But still, I don't know why I watch movies that are scary at that time, especially when I know it's dark and there's craziness that's out in the world that could just sneak up any moment and scare the living Jesus out of me. So I don't know why I do it, but I do it for you guys so that you guys can have something to watch. And this movie, we definitely putting the kids to bed. This movie is rated PG-13. It has a lot of blood. It has a lot of scream. It has a lot of gory stuff. Um, so yeah, we gonna put the kids to bed because we don't want no kids to have no nightmares. We don't want the kids to be all scared out. We don't want that. But it's time to cuddle up with your boo and let's watch this movie. This movie is on Hulu. So, like I told y'all before, I'm not going to tell y'all again, but y'all know what the instructions to do with Hulu, especially if you don't have Hulu. Now, let's get started. This movie is called Don't Turn Off the Lights. It is rated PG-13, and like I said, in my opinion, my in my opinion, we're not gonna let our kids watch this movie. If you're 16 and above, all right, maybe. But if you're 16 below, I don't think so. That's just me though. I ain't say you gotta do what I gotta do, but that's just me. Anyway, so I think originally this movie was called Blue Lights. I think. But anyway, so the movie's called Don't Turn Off the Lights. Don't turn off. Let me see. Oh, Don't Turn Out the Lights. That's what it's called. It's probably called Don't Turn Off the Lights because that sounds much better. Anyway, so this girl, um, she plans a road trip to go to a blue lights festival, blue lights music festival. So either it's called Blue Light Music Festival or the area was called Blue Lights. But I think it's more called the Blue Lights Music Festival. Anyway, moving on. Um, I don't know where this movie is taking place. They probably said it and I just missed it, or they probably didn't say it and it's just a mystery. But it's taken somewhere in the US, I believe. We're going to just go with that. It was released September of 2024, so this year it came out. Um, so, like I said, the girl had a birthday. Also, the girl had a birthday, and she wanted her friends. So it would have been her boyfriend, her, one girl, then another girl, and then another girl that was supposed to be taking the road trip. So now the boyfriend had brought along his friend, and this is like some military guy. He's just very like straight to the point type of guy. He's not the type of guy that will tell you jokes and stuff like that. He ain't that type of guy. But anyway, so they went to a blue lights music festival, Um, and let me tell y'all something. This is a road trip gone bad. Like it's gone bad. It's gone south. Like that's just how it is. It's just bad. But anyway, um, so like I said, so the movie starts out with the girl telling all her friends like, "Hey, listen, we're going to go on a road trip. We're going to take a road trip together, and we're going to go have some fun. Okay, there ain't gonna be no sadness here. There ain't gonna be none of this, none of this, none of this. We are just straight about having fun." So they're like, "All right, cool. You know what? I'm down. Let's all go." So the boyfriend arrives with his friend. Mind you, mind you, the boyfriend's name is Michael, and the friend's name is Jason. Michael Myers, Jason, the killer, Jason, the one who kills you in your dreams, Jason. Anyway, that's a little. Okay, I see you. Anyway, so so they so they're driving down on the road and then finally realize, they need gas. So they stop off, and I'm not gonna give you all the movie because I want you to watch the movie. Anyway, I'm just gonna give you the highlights of everything, okay? So they go to this one gas station, and then these guys, they start picking on one of the girls because one of the girls is Hispanic. So they start picking on the girl, whatever. And so then the friend, like, something fell out of the girl's bag that this friend Jason now like stood in, and he was beating him up with this one thing that fell out of the girl's bag. I ain't gonna tell you what fell out the girl's bag, but whatever. He starts beating them, whatever, and so they all like, "Oh, let's go." So they all get back on the bus. Excuse me. It was actually a mobile home. So they all get back on the mobile home, and Jason's just driving crazy. He got a little blood on his face because he was beating the guys up, whatever. So he's just driving on the road, driving, and then all of a sudden the truck like comes right behind them and stuff, and it's trying to like run him off the road, and the truck is just driving crazy, and then finally they turn down a one road, and then the truck just keeps on going straight. So then, so then they start driving. Now they're lost. Now they're like, oh, we don't know where to go. We don't have cell phone reception and stuff. And so they walk into this one bar. Mind you, the so Michael gets out. Michael and one of the other girls. She gets out, and they're like, "Oh, let's go into the bar, see if we can find directions. Let's bring the map." So they bring a map into the bar, and mind you, Michael looks like me, and everyone in the bar looks like snow. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So he walks to his bar and basically just like, "Hey, listen, we're lost. Our cell phones are not working. We need help. Can anybody help us?" And so so of course the guy behind the bar wasn't very friendly, wasn't very nice, just a normal person, whatever. And so then the guy is like, "Listen, just turn around, go back to the highway." He was warning them, "Turn around, go back to the highway." And they're like, "Listen, if we backtrack, it's going to be even less time for us to get our destination. We want to know where to go." And so all of a sudden, the bartender pulls out a gun, and then they're just like, "You know what? Whatever, we out." And so they get back on the bus. Before they get back on the bus, the girl turns and she sees the truck too. The one that, well, it looked like the one that ran them off the road. So anyway, so they get back on the mobile home, and they just keep on driving, and then all of a sudden their car just shuts down. Car shuts down, and then Michael, who he the mobile home belongs to his uncle. So Michael gets out trying to figure out what's going on, and he can't figure it out. Boom, disappears. And so the girlfriend is like just passes out, whatever, right? And then after that, Jason Jason's just like, "Listen, I'm gonna go out there and figure out what's up." So he go grabs his gun. They're like, "Oh my god, you got a gun?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got a gun." And he was like, "Oh wow, where did you get the gun from? Where was the gun at?" And he was like, "It was when I got the map, whatever. I got the gun, whatever." So he has a gun now, and he's going outside, whatever. And they hear like a couple of shots, whatever, and then he's gone. He's gone. Don't know what happened. Actually, they the door had opened, and they saw Jason being pulled by something. And but throughout the night, they're getting terrorized by something. We don't know what it is. We don't know who it is and stuff like that. And before this part, they actually saw a car on the side of the road, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's a nice car. Why would anyone abandon their car?" I don't know. But anyway, so they're driving along the road, whatever. They're driving along the road. I mean, so back to the other scene, right? And so the girl whose birthday was, she finally wakes up. She finally wakes up, and then she's like, and she goes a little crazy because she's also taking some uppers and stuff like that. And and so and so it just shows her that she's up. And then she goes outside of the bus, whatever, looking for Michael, looking for Jason, don't know where nobody's at. And they see her in front of her, but also they hear on the side of the door pounding for someone to let her in. But the motion that it's saying to open the door is the same thing that she was saying in front. And so they were like, well, that can't be her because look, she's right there. And then pound on the door. And then all of a sudden, when they open the door later on, when they open the door, they see the girl's body and they're like, oh my God. Oh, and there was another guy too. Sorry, y'all. There was another guy. But he has taken a bunch of drugs and he's like passed out. And so and so that so the movie just keeps on going on. Uh they really like just pick out one person, and even there was a song that says you die one by one, and literally that's really just how it all happened. They all died literally one by one, and it was crazy, y'all. But I will tell y'all to go watch the movie. I know I gave y'all a lot, but during these reviews, you don't really know how much really they give. You don't really know what to really say during these little um during these movie reviews. Did I say interview? I meant movie reviews. So, um, but I will say that it is definitely a movie to go check out. It is definitely a movie just to go see. If you want a little jump, a little scare, a little this is that type of movie. So the movie is called Don't Turn. I'm gonna say Don't Turn Off the Lights. And it's on Hulu. Like I said, it's rated PG-13. So you can go ahead and go check it out. And tune in next time. We're gonna have another movie for y'all, all right? Later, y'all.